chocolate banana bread of your dreams.
But then I realized, do I even have bananas, chocolate? But thank God for Gorillas, an app that allows you to have groceries in just a few minutes at your door. And so that's what I did. It's their first birthday, and did you know that in New York, most people order bananas? Which is what inspired me to make this crazy banana bread. So let's get started. First, we mash the bananas, putting them aside and grabbing a bowl. Crack an egg, add brown sugar, add the bananas, then we mix, adding more sugar, and we cannot forget the vanilla and the oil. Once that's fully combined, we're adding our dry ingredients, baking powder and flour, crushing up some chocolate, and it's time to add it to the mix. I mean, don't you just want to eat it? Now for the last layer, we're using brown sugar, flour, and a little bit of oil, and mix until it should look like this. Time to assemble. Pour the batter, spread it out, sprinkle, and it's time to go to the oven. No part 2 here, and oh my god, perfection. Adding glitter, cutting it, and it was so soft, and honestly, look how pretty. Should look like this. We grab it, place it on a plate, then generously we add whipped cream, because who doesn't love whipped cream? Once we put a lot, I added some more glitter, and there you have it. Should look like this. Thank you, Gorillas, for making this happen.
American cheesecake. For one.
Really into that personal treat. So today we're making a personal cheesecake, aka you can eat it all and not feel bad about it. First, smash some graham crackers. I like using a spoon. Then in a bowl, we're pouring it in with some melted butter. Give it a good mix, and put that aside because we're moving on to the important part, the cheesecake filling. Cream cheese and sugar, mix until it's super combined. This is important. Adding vanilla, and we cannot forget the egg. Kind of landed right on there, so it broke, but it's okay. Mix, and should look like this. Now we're adding flour, and we mix again. Oh, and then I forgot sour cream, so I added that. Anyways, should look like this, and it's time to separate. Just a little bit because I want it to be pink, obviously. So adding a little bit of food coloring, remember that a little goes a long way. And it's time to assemble. Grab your cutie little heart-shaped thing. What's it called? Anyways, and put the graham crackers in, and then the cheesecake filling. Now, this is a long process, I'm not gonna lie, because we're gonna need to bake it and refrigerate, which means you'll have to come back for part 2. But recipe will be on my Instagram.
Come into the kitchen with me and Jordan.
So, remember I went to LA not too long ago? Well, I finally got to meet Jordan, who is the founder of The Caker. And using her cookbook, we baked the most delicious cake. This cake was lemony, citrusy, and it's gluten-free. Well, I love learning from other bakers because I'm just still starting out. But it was just so cool to see how she made everything super minimalist, yet so chic. But I mean, we obviously used my glitter and should look like this. Then we cut some roses, then added them in. This was just such a perfect cake for summer and should look like this. Should I put the recipe in the caption? Oh, intro needed. This is the coolest thing I'm about to make. Probably ever or so far. Okay, these are not what it looks like, or maybe it does, but these are basically cake molds. So it's already layered. Anyways, let's put it to the test. Sugar, then we crack an egg, a little bit of vanilla, and oil. Then we mix, and should look like this. Now we're adding the flour and the baking powder. Done and done. Mix, and should look like this. Now I wanted to go for a little bit of color, cause birthday month. So we're gonna be doing 2 colors. Can you guess the colors? Yep, pink and blue. So cotton candy. But here's what I had in mind. Since it's layers, we're going to be doing different color on layers. You know what I mean? We'll see if that works out. But the first layer is pink, and then for this little one, it will be blue. And then the next layer is blue, and for this little one, the pink. Now, whatever I have leftovers, I kind of drizzled on top. Oh my god, follow my IG and come back for part 2.